This is how to operate the main CG computer for weekend services. So the first thing we'll want to do is turn the computer on, which is going to be this little button right here, right underneath this black cable. You're going to hit it, it's going to light up, and the computer's going to start booting up. Now it will take a moment. One way you can tell that the computer's coming on is the little power lights on these screens will start going blue from orange. This is the main monitor, so this will be the first one that comes on. We just wait for it to load up. All right. Now there's going to be 3 logon icons right here. The first one, CG1, is the one that we're going to need to log in with. It's loading. It does take a minute to load. All right, it's going to ask for a password, and this is the Creativation password. It's capital C R 3 A T 3 V A T exclamation O N. Creativation. And I'll take another moment to log in. If you see anything about the computer updating, just click OK. All right, so this is going to be your main screen when you first load in. So the first program we'll actually want to load is Safari. This will bring up PCO. I recommend putting it on the left screen. PCO login will be based on your PCO login. So whatever your email address is and password is, use that to log into PCO. That way it'll bring up your account and your scheduling. The next program we'll want to load is ProPresenter 6. It's in the middle here. It says Pro. This will take a moment to load as well. And I recommend putting it in the middle screen since this will have the most activity when you are CGing for service. Let's see here. That big. All right, so what you'll want to look for in PCO is the service that you're assigned to. Now we're going to do last week's service, so give me one moment to bring it up. Okay, we're going to do the 21st and 22nd service. So what I'm looking for here is just the layout of what the service is going to be. I'm going to look at what songs we are playing. Looking for if there are notes and other elements in here. I'll get more in detail in this as we go through the training. But the first thing I'm just looking for is just to see what type of songs we have for the service. The next thing I'm going to do is come back over to ProPresenter. I'm going to hit this plus symbol right here. And I'm going to want a new group folder right here. You want to change the name of this. It's sometimes tricky to get the line to show up. You usually have to kind of jiggle your mouse. There's no way to right click and update it very easily. So you'll name it year, month. So we're going to do 04 for April. Then we're going to do 21, 22. That'll be for the 21st and 22nd. Then we also name it by the series. So this is the Pillars series. And then whoever the pastor is, we usually do it by their lettering. So it'll be Pastor Key. So we'll do PK. So that'll be the title of the folder. Then we'll hit the plus symbol again with this lit up. And we'll go to new playlist. And we'll edit this. And this will be for worship. Worship is where we will be storing these songs. This will be the first part we get into. So back to PCO, I'm looking at the songs. The first one is In My Bones. So I'm going to come over to the library line. In My Bones. And you see a couple results came up. Sometimes you'll get multiple results, but you usually get one. This is the one that we are looking for because the way it's formatted. This is our current series formatting, so this is the one I'm going to pick. Sometimes you may find an old formatted song in there, so look for the most recent one. Usually has a used date. You see here for 2118, that indicates this is the one that was used most recently. Then I'm going to go to the next song for PCO, which is Who You Say I Am. Got this one right here. That's in there. You can see I'm just dragging and dropping the files in. I'm not having to do anything special. You can see they're right here. I'm going to expand this. Okay, the last one is Reckless Love. And again, I found it. And I'm just going to drag and drop it in there. So these would be the 3 songs for this weekend service. If the formatting is already done for the particular formatting we are doing at the time, formatting will change on a year-to-year basis or sometimes after every couple of months. This is our current formatting. So the one thing I would look for, just because it looks like it's good, is I'm going to just double check it, make sure there isn't anything off. This would be an item that's off right here. This is supposed to be a blank slide. This black bar should not be here. So I would hit the editor button. And I'd highlight it. I'd delete it. And then I hit Command S to save it. And now that black bar won't show up if I happen to go to that slide when I'm in lyrics. It'll clear it out. If that black bar was left there, if I was trying to clear the lyrics from the CG screens out in the sanctuary, people would see a black bar. So this is why we don't want to leave black bars in what's supposed to be blank slides. Formatting looks good with the tiles themselves, the slides themselves. The other thing you would want to look for is making sure the lyrics make sense. Sometimes when you have a song that's been imported or the formatting has been changed, the wording may look strange or off. You'll have a very long sentence and then one word underneath it. You will want to change that to make it look cleaner, nicer when the audience is trying to worship to the lyrics you're putting up on the screens. So I'm going to check the next one. This looks good. This looks good. And then the last one, which is Reckless Love.
Can you show us how to change the formatting just in case you get a song that is formatted wrong?
Sure.
Just give us an example.
Let's go to the first song here in my bones, and we'll change it to something that's not supposed to be right. Words only. Okay, so formatting, I just purposely changed the formatting to something that's not appropriate for this. You see it's 1 line now rather than 2 lines. It's very skinny. You can't see all the lyrics on some of the lines. It's actually been cut off on several of these slides now. Some of these slides are actually 2 sentences long, but you can't see it because the formatting has changed. So if you've run into a song that has not been used in a while and it has the old format or template, there's a button called template here. It's a teal colored button up here. Click that. And what you're going to be looking for is that particular year's slide listings here. You can see you've got 2018 because this is the year 2018. So 2018 lyric slides, I'm looking for box. You see now this has changed back to what it is, but you can see now the blank slides now have these boxes. So that's the one thing that you may have to edit yourself manually is removing those boxes. Now I can undo, fix it that way. But this is what it should look like. The blank slide should not have those black bars in them, or they will show up on the screens out to the audience. Okay, so that would be the worship songs.